This is the Brownstone Center News Update for Friday, April 25th, 2025. Google parent Alphabet posted stronger than expected profit and revenue for the first quarter as artificial intelligence helped bolster advertising growth in its search business. Shares advanced in after-hours trading. Revenue rose 12% to $90.23 billion, exceeding the $89.12 billion projected by Wall Street analysts. CEO Sundar Pichai highlighted Google Search's AI overviews, which now has a 1.5 billion monthly users, up from 1 billion in October. The results come as Google faces a slew of antitrust challenges over its internet search and online advertising dominance. As earnings season ramps up, tariffs and the weaker U.S. dollar are complicating the outlooks for many companies. For American companies with large overseas operations like Coca-Cola and Philip Morris, a weaker greenback can boost earnings once foreign revenues are converted back into dollars. Conversely, many are finding it hard to plan, and domestic-focused companies face higher impact costs and import costs. The U.S. airline sector is also under pressure as a weak dollar makes overseas travel less appealing. Harvard University's endowment is considering offloading $1 billion in private equity fund stakes amid mounting pressure and threatened funding cuts from the White House, according to Bloomberg analysts. The university, which sued the Trump administration earlier this week, has assigned nearly 40% of its $53 billion endowment to private equity. The sale is reportedly in advanced talks involved private equity firm Lexington Partners. Other targeted universities like Yale and Princeton are also exploring the secondaries market as part of contingency preparations. As tariffs create cost barriers and uncertainty for American businesses working with China, Apple is looking to import most of the iPhones it sells in the U.S. from India by the end of 2026. That would mean doubling its annual iPhone output in India to more than 80 million units. Now, that's according to the Financial Times. Apple began diversifying its suppliers during the pandemic, but has accelerated the moves in light of tariffs. Walmart hopes to protect its international business from tariff fallout with a new program to help Chinese exporters to sell their products domestically, according to Bloomberg reports. The retailer has 336 stores in China and saw 28% net sales growth there last quarter. Meanwhile, experts say that Americans can expect shortages of Chinese imports on stages. First up, toys and low-priced home goods, then fast fashion and consumer electronics will follow, which could have an impact on holiday shopping as many businesses are already preparing. Ziff Davis, who's the publisher of Mashable and PC Mag, is taking OpenAI to court for alleged copyright infringement. The complaint claims OpenAI intentionally and relentlessly reproduced exact copies of Ziff Davis content and has also used it to train its AI models despite objections. The publisher is reportedly seeking hundreds of millions in restitution. Some outlets, such as the New York Times, are also pursuing legal action against the company, while others, including the Washington Post, have opted to license their content to OpenAI. Facebook parent Meta's Reality Labs laid off workers at Oculus Studios, the game division of Quest headsets, as well as some dedicated software, according to Verge reports, citing anonymous sources, of course. A company spokesperson acknowledged shifts in structure, but wouldn't specify how many people were affected. The cuts come after Meta laid off 5% of its total workforce in February. Quest sales have struggled, but the company insists it remains committed to investing in mixed reality experiences. For more news and information that you can always use and daily deals and coupons for your weekend, head over to brownstoneworldwide.com. Listen in all weekend long to the sounds of DJ Tony Sanchez and the Sunday Brunch this weekend at Cityscape Radio. And don't forget, always, Brownstone Living Magazine. We'll see you around.